Hello everyone, I'm Greg Look, thank you for joining me, and welcome back to episode 67 of Factorio with Angels and Bob's Mods, where we are getting somewhat close to finishing this Light setup. We just need to make sure that we actually filter all of the pollution before we get it running again, because otherwise we'll just get under attack all the time. And I just see that I've forgotten to actually filter out the crystals here, or geodes. So that is something we need to take care of course. Shall we just do that with a... Well, maybe we don't need warehouses for it. No reason to collect all of these. Also, we're supposed to be inputting one belt, and then we output a little bit more than a belt. That's also something we should be taking care of, and at least balancing these belts. So it seems like we will have to actually, if we want to stay in the same footprint, we will have to also underground all of this belt, and then we have space for 2 output belts. That, I guess, is necessary. So let's actually start by doing that. Just leave a little bit of space in here, I guess. Okay. And then we have to filter out the crystals from here, of course. Also, we need to move it down. So we can have 2 output belts on each setup, of course. I guess we'll just start by removing this belt. Of course. Well, this should really go into the warehouse. Yeah, now we are being attacked here. Because we just started it for a little bit, like a couple of minutes. That made enough pollution to get some biters in. For now, let's just build a couple of defenses. Now, is there actually a reason for us to do this in the warehouse? Or actually have a warehouse here? It just makes it a little bit easier to organize, I guess. Instead of having to filter out stone from both belts here. Let's just leave it as it is. This, however, will need to be moved up. To around there. Well, not to around, to exactly there. And we will of course need another belt here for the output. Good thing we brought a lot of nanobots this time around. So how are we gonna get in another inserter? Well, we could underground some of this as well, I guess. I mean, why not? Something like that. So we should also be balancing stuff. So this will be, these two will be putting on the far side. And that should do it. Then we have the input here. And now, of course, I regret having everything so close. Almost possible. How about we just make... Should we just move all of this out one tile? It feels stupid to start to make random stuff like this for now. Just put that in. Well, let's do it. Just need to clear this belt so the robots don't have to do it. Actually, we need to remove it anyway, so should have done that instead. Did we not? Oh, we didn't do anything to stop it. Okay. So we need to move all of this out one tile to the left. Did I not cut it? I thought I did. That should be fine. We need to move all of this up. Why didn't I do that already? Actually, we should just remove this bottom part. We need to copy everything from up top down there anyway. for that we might as well just finish the top setup first. So many nanobots being used here. Just imagine doing this by hand or with slow bots because you only have limited armor space. Oh, we can't just track that? Too bad. Oh, we also need to power this. Oh no. Of course, we could just move these inserters up to here. Why not try and make it a little bit minimalistic? Let's just do this from the front. So this is putting on the far side, this is putting on, well, I guess, no. Did we not balance these properly? I guess not. Put on far side, put on this side. Good. Let's do this first, then we can remove the extra inserters afterwards. We could also just have some of the machine's output to one of the belts. Why am I spending 2 inserters on all of them? Because I'm stupid. Changing my mind all the time, sorry about that, but I get new ideas a lot. Whoops. Okay, so 2 machines, putting on the near side. Of each of the belts. Near side, yes. They should be able to keep up, it's just 2 items every 2 seconds. Or 2.5 items, I guess. So that's the near side of the belt, and then the far side. Like that. Correct, and then we should be able to copy paste that. Okay. That should be everything, right? Have I made any mistakes here? Probably. But it should be a bit easier to handle, I hope. So we should still be within the same footprint here. Those hit each other, so that's good. Oh, are we out of underground belt? Seems like it. So we might have to go back now. But before we actually do that, let's start putting the filters down and around the area. The pollution takes a while to dissipate, apparently. I think we will still have to move this out a bit further, but we shall figure that out later. Now, in the Factorio playthrough, we learned that if we clear pollution in a chunk that also generates it, then it will still spread, but if we clear it in chunks that are not generating, it should be able to not let anything pass, unless there's holes in your filtering, of course. So let's actually start designing a setup for that. I guess we just want to stay clear of the mining. So let's start by going to the bottom of the resource field. And let's just... So we might mine something like all the way down to here. How is it we see chunks again? Not like that, like that. So this chunk will be creating pollution, so we can't filter anything in there. We will have to go down here. That also means we probably have to clear out more biters down here. Do we have the ammunition for that? It doesn't look like it. I guess I brought all my ammunition back, which seems stupid now. Oh, let's just design this up here. So this chunk needs to be filtered. I guess we will bring the power along with this. I think that covers exactly one chunk, right? Nope, it's shorter. Okay. Let's actually do this at the edge, because then it's a bit easier to see what we're doing. Is that in the middle? I think so. There isn't a middle apparently, because this isn't at the edge. Okay. Now it's in the middle. Good. So we could do something like this. Input, output, logistic. Oh, too bad this doesn't cover a whole chunk either. So we will need quite a lot of those, I guess. I don't think we actually need enough robots to put in charging pads. Also, I took the charging pads and not the actual charging points. Smart. But I don't really think they're necessary. This can still give some robots their power, I think. Yeah, robot recharge rate 1 by 1 megawatt. Good. So this is basically everything we need, right? And then I guess we will have to extend the network like that all the time. And that way we will have one filter in each chunk. For now at least. We can always extend it with another filter. Or more than one more if it's needed. So we just need this all around the base, I guess. We'll just put down what we can now and then we'll have to bring more stuff back with us. Maybe it's a bad idea to start building down here when the biters might still attack. But oh well. Now we're doing it. Yeah, let's not get too close to that one. Also, we are a bit close to this one. Maybe we should just defend a bit in case they attack. We could also start, actually, if we had some power at least, we could start clearing out the pollution. Now, when we start moving north, let's do this to find the length. Do we just keep this on the side? Yeah, why not? Keep them as identical as possible. Actually, we can just do that up here as well then. Yeah, sure. And we shouldn't have gone north yet anyway, but oh well. I think I want to power this and just clean some of the pollution out of the air. So we will add some robots and we will add some filters. And of course we need to request filters then. Should have done that from the start. Don't want 50, just want something like 10. Okay. So we should have those 50 filters split out at least. Yeah, these 4 or 5 machines have some. Are we not putting them in? Why is that? Wait, have I done something wrong? I don't want to smelt it. So can we use these filters in this type of filtering machine? Or the blue one, I mean. Filter should be a possible input. What? Can't put it in there either. Oh well, wait, it's supposed to be the fuel here. There's no power for this. Is it supposed to be powered? Are these not supposed to be powered at all? Oh, also this actually cleans from a 2-chunk radius. Good to know. So they have consumption. This needs electricity. Maybe it's just weird because it both requires fuel and electricity. No, it's the okay. The what's it called? Pollution is actually gone from that area. How about here? Here's some pollution, and we are pulling it. Do these just not work? Uses electricity to pull pollution towards it from a 2-chunk radius. Wait, does it not need filters then? What? I don't understand this. Is it just bugged? Is it a bad mod that I found? I don't know. Maybe we should just be using these. Maybe this just pulls it and then this can clean it. But this can actually store it. This one doesn't. I am so confused. How about the expendable air filter? Requires coal. Do we have any coal? Doesn't look like it. Dang it, I wasn't thinking that I would have problems with this, of all things. Can we just search for it? Pollution. Used in air filter or filter air. In air filter machine 1. Or in an undefined machine with expendable air filter. What? If we don't give this any fuel, it will just work still, right? Oh, I mean not work, but collect the pollution and then not clean it. That's confusing. Now, I don't really feel like leaving this area just for the biters to start attacking. That's why I'm hanging around a bit, instead of just going back for more stuff that I need. Like ammunition. But we could just put down some more turrets, I guess. We just don't have a lot of ammo for them. I will have to do some more testing for this. Oops. But let's go back to the production base for now, I guess. We have stuff that we need to get. Let's actually grab the car, because we need to store some build and other stuff here, instead of bringing it back. What else to store? Those, maybe. I think I want to just make a temporary rail up to the production area because it's a lot faster than taking the plane. So let's do that. Should have put down some radars, but oh well. Can I not go to manual mode with... Isn't it supposed to be J for switching this? I don't know. Maybe I've missed that at some point. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna be happy with that. I guess we should make a turning thingy. Ugly, but whatever. Okay, so we need ammo and stuff. But unfortunately, that's all we have time for in this episode. So thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.